I could be in 3 places at one time, if there was 3 of me, that would be great.
I know. I was going to ask you about that because I feel like I'm going crazy right now. So I'm like the program director here. I'm on the air. So I'm like in meetings. I'm like literally I'm doing programming meetings today, right? I'm on the air. I got to interview you. So I'm like, okay, you're on tour right now and you're all over the place. So like, how is that? Like, how is it trying to find that balance for you?
It's insane. I mean, it's good. Like I love it. I love the hype. I love, like, I can't sit still for too long.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what happens, when you do what you love. It does get crazy though, and you have to like listen to your body and listen to yourself and see when you feel overwhelmed. But for the most part, I just try to like make time for myself, like there's no excuse. I got to make time for myself.
Yeah. It's so important to make time for yourself. Like I haven't even ate anything today.
Oh, no.
It's important. You're absolutely right about that. So you're on tour. We're super excited to have you here in Philly this Saturday. Your show is sold out at the Met.
I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. Philly always shows me so much love. Like it's always lit. It's always crazy. So I can't wait.
Yeah. So how has tour life been so far, this time around, being, like, I want to say like post-pandemic, even though we're kind of still in the pandemic. So how has it been so far?
I mean, we're like, it's insane. Like, I mean, it's been a long time getting back in the rhythm of it, but it feels like I never left. But it also feels like the first time. So there's like a lot of things going on at the same time. But of course, that like energy from the audience, like I've been like overwhelmed every night. Like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? Like, I almost can't believe it, which is nuts, So I love it. I love it so much.
Absolutely. Sorry, as you can see, my phone's still ringing.
Do not disturb is your friend.
Exactly. D&D. Speaking of D&D, as you can see on social media lately, all the posts have been about red flags. You've been seeing
Oh, yeah. A lot of people like, yeah.
So what are some major red flags for you right now?
Oh, one thing I will always say is like the number one red flag is if you are unsure, if you have to ask, if you have to wonder and question, then you already know the answer. Mm-hmm. You already know the answer. I think that's like the red flag is like, if I have to guess, if I have to question it, that's number one red flag right there. You save yourself a whole lot of other stress. So.
Because we know, we just ignore it. We're like, okay, it's not red. It's just a little pink. Like
exactly.
We always know. We just act like we don't see it.
Right. Like, no, but I think, but I feel like he's trying, or maybe, I don't know what it is. It's like, girl, you know.
Exactly. But one thing about you, H.E.R, I want to tell you, like, I absolutely like just love your music and your albums and everything. And I just feel like when I listen to your music, first of all, I know I'm going to be in my feelings because I just relate. I'm just like, how does she know? Like, I just feel like every situation that I've been through, you've been through. And it's just like, when you're writing, like, are you telling, your story? Are you telling your friend's story? Like, like just kind of talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, it's definitely my truth. It could be, I think for me, which is crazy that a lot of people relate to my music. It's always been like crazy for me because a lot of like my first project I wrote in high school. And I guess it's just the way that I speak about it is always that deep for me, even if it ain't that deep. Like I'm just such a like hopeless romantic, and I'm so dramatic and emotional. So it's like the way that I talk about it, I know women, they're like, oh, I've been, going through a divorce and I relate to your music. I'm like, man, I wrote this in high school. Like that's, it's crazy to me, that concept, but it's all my truth. It could be an exaggerated version of the truth. It could be, just the feeling, but it is all my stories in my life.
Yeah. But one record that I absolutely love, and I'm like, I want to hear this song at my wedding.
Which song?
Rather Be.
Really?
Yes, I always say that. I absolutely love that song. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, like that has to be like one of my wedding songs for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much. That's an unexpected one. I wrote that song when I was like 17.
Are you serious? It's so like powerful to me. I love that record.
Thank you.
But yeah, let's talk about your new single with Lil Baby, and now you added a Durk to the song. Find a Way. What made you add Durk to it?
Well, I love what they do together. I love their chemistry on records, and I'm a huge Lil Durk fan. Like I've been wanting to work with him for a minute, and he killed it. He really killed it. But I just thought it was really dope. You know, they've been on tour together and they've been doing their thing. So I knew the chemistry would already be there.
Yeah. And now you're also making your acting debut.
Yes.
In the Color Purple musical. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and it's not something that people are gonna expect. Of course, like I'm excited about it. Acting is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and now I can make the time for it. And I think people are gonna love it. But this is totally gonna be an unexpected rendition of The Color Purple. Like it's totally reimagined, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and it comes out 2023, right? So it's a while from now.
Yeah, it's a while. We haven't started shooting yet. We start shooting next year. So yeah.
Yeah. So what's something about her that people would never expect?
Oh, I don't know. You got to tell me. What would you not expect from me? I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people have like a certain like idea of you, and it's like, oh, like, well, like on my off time, like I do this, or when I,
I guess the main thing is like people, may think I take myself, more serious. And I'm actually like the biggest goofball. I'm like the biggest like little kid that you would ever meet. And a lot of people are surprised to find that. But I take my music and my art seriously, but I don't take myself seriously. I think a lot of people, they don't know that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a big goofball. Like SpongeBob is probably my favorite show. It's not some like crazy show. It's like just a cartoon, stuff like that. I feel like people don't necessarily expect from me.
Have you watched that show? What is it, Squid Game yet?
Yeah, yes. It's crazy.
It's really that good?
It's that good. It's
really
no, but honestly, those Korean filmmakers, like they're and writers, they're like on another level. I don't know what it is, but they're just like that community of film and TV. It's just amazing. Like I've never seen a bad like Korean film or Korean TV show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody keeps on saying like they watched it in like 24 hours. Like it's that good. I'm just like, really?
It's really, really good. It's really good.
Okay, I gotta check it out. Well, look, we are super excited to have you in the city this Saturday. Can't wait to see you. And yeah, we're looking forward to it, girl.
Thank you so much. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to pull up with a Philly cheesesteak for you.
Yeah. Have you had a
You're busy. I haven't. It is my favorite. So I'm gonna have to get one when I come back. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sure.
We appreciate you, love.
I appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Thank you.